my channel. So in the today's lecture we are going to discuss what is key. Okay, so till now we have covered ER model and relational model. Okay, so in this video we will be discussing various keys available in database management system. Okay, so firstly let me tell you what is the meaning of key. Okay, so key is nothing but a unique identifier. Okay, so key is nothing but a unique identifier. So let me give you one example of Aadhaar card. So each and every individual of India is given one Aadhaar card. Okay, Aadhaar card is nothing but a unique identity which is given to each and every individual of India. Okay, so even if you are studying in your schools or colleges, what you are given? You are given roll numbers. Okay, why we are given roll numbers? So that we can differentiate among the students. Okay, because two students can have the same name, Aman and Aman. So if we will be giving one roll number to these two students having same name, we can easily differentiate between these two students. Okay, so similarly key is nothing but a unique identifier. Okay, and if you look at bank accounts, each and every person is given a different account number. You can call the account number as a key. Okay, you can call the account number as the key. Okay, so now let me tell you what is the meaning of key in database management system. Let's suppose we have one table. It is a student table. Okay, and we have two attributes, name and city. Okay, so the first name is Aman, Chandigarh. Second name is Pooja, Delhi. And third name is Aman, let's suppose Patiala. Okay, so we have these three rows, or you can call as records present in the table. We don't have any key attribute now. Okay, we don't have any key attribute in this table. Okay, so let's suppose you want to search the city name of Aman. Okay, you want to search the city name of Aman in this table. Okay, so how you will be identifying? We have two Amans and we want to find out the city name of Aman. Okay, so we are getting two names, Chandigarh as well as Patiala. So if you are asked, you have to determine the city name of Aman, then what would your answer be? Your answer would be, it would be either Chandigarh or it would be either Patiala. Okay, so if you look at, you don't have a definite answer. You can't determine the exact answer. You are just in a possibility. Okay, you are not sure, you don't have the definite answer whether Aman belongs to Chandigarh or Aman belongs to Patiala. Okay, so you are confused. So the answer is Aman can either belong to Chandigarh or Patiala. Okay, so we don't have any key attribute in this case. Okay, so of this table is given a different or unique roll number. Okay, and if you look at this, roll number is different for each and every student. So you can call this roll number as the key for this table. Okay, so now if I tell you, please determine the city name of roll number 1. Okay, if I asked you that you have to determine the city name of roll number 1, then what you can do? You can get the definite answer. It is actually Chandigarh. Okay, now we are able to determine the definite answer. Okay, so if you don't have any key attribute in your table, then you would be having problem in determining the definite answers. Okay, if you are given the key attribute of the table, then you can determine each and every attribute with the help of this key attribute. If I say that please tell me the name of roll number 1, you can say that the name is Aman. So that is actually the advantage of using key in tables. With the help of key attribute, we can determine each and every attribute value with definite answer. Okay, we will not be having any confusion like this case. Okay, so this is actually the benefit of using key. Okay, so we have various number of keys present in the database. We will be discussing all those keys one by one in this video. Okay, so now let me tell you which keys we will be studying. We will be studying candidate key. We will be studying super keys. We will be studying primary key and one composite key. Okay. So let's discuss all these keys one by one. So let me make table. We have roll number, name and city. Okay, so we have a student table. These three attributes are present in the student table. Okay, so let's suppose roll number 1 Aman belongs to Patiala. Neha belongs to Delhi. Pooja belongs to Chandigarh. And fourth I have Aman belongs to Chandigarh. Okay. These 4 codes are present in this table. Okay. So firstly what I have to do? I have to determine the candidate key. Okay. What is the meaning of candidate key? So firstly, before discussing the candidate key, let me tell you the meaning of key, which is to that roll number, you can easily determine that. Okay. So now let me tell you what is the meaning of candidate key. So if you look at in this case, let's determine the keys by looking at this table. So the first key you can say that is the roll number. Roll number is the key attribute because each and every value in this roll number is different. So you can use roll number as the key attribute. Okay. So the first candidate key is the roll number. Okay. And let's try to determine more keys if it is possible to make. So roll number is the first key. Can we make name as the key attribute? If you look at, it is not possible because we have two Amans. Okay, so we cannot make name as the key attribute. Let's take if we can make city as the key. No, it is not possible. Here is Chandigarh and here is Chandigarh. Okay, so there is a duplicate data in the column. We cannot use city as a key attribute. Okay, so now let's combine these two attributes. We have to determine the key attribute. We can also, make composition of the two attributes. We can also combine two attributes. Okay. So if you look at Aman and Patiala, do you get another record like this? No, we have Aman and Chandigarh. So if you look at it combinedly, Neha and Delhi, Pooja and Chandigarh. So if you look at it combining these two attributes, all these, are different. All these are different. Okay. If we have Aman Patiala, there is no other place where you will be finding Aman and Patiala. We have Aman and Chandigarh. So if you combine these two attributes together, then we can also consider it as the key attribute. So what is going to be the second key? Name and city. Okay. These combined attributes would be also using as the key. Okay. So we have two keys possible in this case. So what is the meaning of candidate key? Candidate key is the key which is minimal. Minimal key. Okay. Candidate key is the key which is minimal. Minimal in the sense that you cannot delete any number of attributes from your key. If you look at this roll number is a single attribute. Okay. But this name and city combinedly is a key attribute. If you delete any attribute out of these two attributes, then it would not be the key attribute. Okay. So this is the minimal key. This is the minimum requirement to determine any record of the relation uniquely. Okay. So candidate key is nothing but the minimal key. The minimum number of attributes you require to uniquely identify each and every record of the relation. We can have many number of keys possible in the table. It is not that we would be having only one key. Several number of keys might be present in the table. Okay. Now let me tell you what is the meaning of super key. So what is the meaning of super key? What is the meaning of super key? So roll number. If you look at roll number is a candidate key. It is a minimal key. So firstly, what is going to be your super key? This roll number. Okay, and you can add any number of attributes to this key. Okay, this is the minimal key, but you can add any number of attributes with it. Okay, so if I say roll number and name, only roll number is enough to uniquely identify each and every record of the table. But if you are adding one extra attribute with it, so it is going to become the super key. Okay, this alone roll number is also a super key, but adding any number of extra attributes to the minimal key, we can call it as a super key. These together will also be uniquely identifying each and every record of the table. Okay, alone roll number is enough, but you can add any number of attributes to it. So if you look at this roll number, name and city, it is also going to be your super key. It is also going to be your super key. Okay, so you can add any number of attributes to your minimal key. That would be your super key. Okay, and if you look at this name and city is a candidate key. This name and city is a candidate key. Okay, so name and city is your candidate key, or you can call it as a minimal key, but you can add any number of attributes to it like name, city, roll number. It would be your super key. Okay, your candidate key is also super key. Okay, so candidate key is minimal possible key in your table. That is your candidate key. Minimal keys means you cannot delete any number of attributes from your key. Like this name and city, it is a minimal possible key. If you delete any attribute out of these two attributes, it would not be key. Okay, and roll number is also a minimal key. So these two are candidate keys. Any number of extra attributes, if you are adding in your candidate key, we can call it as the super key. Okay, your candidates keys are also the super keys. Okay, now let me tell you what is primary key. What is the meaning of primary key? We always prefer to use minimal keys. Okay, so I already told you that it is not that only one key is going to be present in your table. After looking at the table, you can determine many number of keys. Okay, minimal keys. So we have two minimal keys. You can call it as a candidate key. So what is the primary key? Primary key is choosing one key out of the many candidate keys. Okay, choosing one key out of many candidate key, which we will be using actually in our table. So many number of candidate keys are possible in the table, but in actual we will not be using all the candidate key. So in the last we have to use only one candidate key in our table. Okay, so primary key is choosing one key out of these two candidate keys. So which key we will be using? We prefer to choose key which is having minimum number of attributes. So we have these two possibilities. Either you can use roll number as a primary key, or you can use name and city as a primary key. But I will be using roll number as the primary key because roll number is having less using roll number as the key attribute, with the help of which you would be determining all the other attributes of your table. Okay, so I hope that you are clear with primary key, candidate key and super key. Now let me tell you what is the meaning of composite key. So what is the meaning of composite key? Composite, as it is clear from the name, composite. Composite key means any key which is having many number of attributes. Any key which is made of combining many number of attributes. You can call it as the composite key. If you look at name and city, okay, this key is actually your composite key because this key is having many number of attributes. Okay, so it is very important to define the key attribute in your table. If you are not using keys in your table, then your database design is going to be very poor. Okay, so for the good design of your database, it is very important to use key attribute in your tables. Okay, because with the help of key attribute, you would be able to get the exact answer of each and every question. Okay, so I hope that you are clear with keys. So if you have any query, I have mentioned my email ID in the description box. You can contact me on that email ID. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel.